Okay, so this is the MarX, M-A-R-X, man target. It's my first time shooting it. Found this online looking for best targets, and it came up weird target. Thought I would give it a shot, and these are my first pulls of arrows from the target. As you can see, I'm shooting 650 grain arrow with 125 grain field point on the front of it, from a bow that's at 60 pounds draw weight, 29.5-inch draw length, and I'm shooting into these canvas wraps that come with the target. You can see on the front end here where we can shoot broadheads. Haven't given that a shot yet, so we're going to see how that goes. But what I thought was, after first shot, the question is, brand new target, how hard is it to pull this thing? So my disappointment with other targets have been that I blew right through it, or that you just couldn't hardly pull the thing out. So here we go. First shot, first try. We're going to see how it goes to pull arrows out. Okay, not bad. It's at a weird angle, so trying to get a hold of it is the toughie, not so much pulling. It is pulling right out. No problem. So we'll see how this goes. That one's going to give me grief. Not too bad, really, considering where it's sitting at. So that's my field tip. Sirius Apollo 300. Not bad. Okay, so that gives you some idea as to what it looks like shooting into. It's pretty loud because, again, this cover is on here, and I think that influences it a bit. I think it's worth noting I'm shooting from 10 yards away. I am not shooting from very far away. Obviously, I'm in my house, and frankly, I think you can tell I'm in the toy room where my grandkids are. Just kind of something that I would note to you. If you're going to shoot in the house, first, make sure you're not going to shoot through the walls and hurt somebody. So this is an exterior wall, but also to make the wife happy, I found that I need to put up these boards back behind my target. This isn't my usual target. But yeah, you can see a few scars where every now and then, even the best of us gets the finger on the trigger too quick, loses track of what they're doing. So this is the setup. So far, so good. I'm pretty happy with the way that this has worked out. We're going to shoot some broadheads at it, see what we get. But as far as pulls are concerned, other than the awkward angle of sitting this on top of a dresser for a little kid's room, these are coming out pretty well. Again, 10 yards, 60-pound draw weight, 29.5-inch draw length, 650 grain arrow with field points. I think that's pretty good. Okay, so now we're going to try this with broadheads. This is my broadhead. It is a Magnus Serrazer buzz cut. So we're going to try this. It's the 4-blade version. I got this wrong earlier. I said 650 grain arrow. Don't know why I said that. I have measured these things a bajillion times. 600 grain arrow, 125 grain field, broadhead on the end of it. And so we're going to see how this works with the broadhead side of this target. Now you'll notice it's cut out. So you could take this off. It zips. You could, as you can see down here, there's a zipper. You can unzip it, take the cube out, and flip it. But the sides, the other sides, don't have this pretty paint on the side. But you can put your own targets over time. So we're going to give this a shot. And again, these are the first times I'm using this, and we'll see how this goes. Okay, let's not worry about how inaccurate Todd is on that first shot. I'm probably thinking too much about what I was going on and pulled it. But let's see how this thing does with pulling an arrow out when it's got a broadhead in it. Oh wow, that's butter. Now, when you've got a fixed blade broadhead that's sharp, I find pulling them out of these targets is not really all that tough. But I will tell you, one of the reasons for buying this was that I bought a target that was a layered, one of those layered targets that has the little handle on top and is about that thick. So I'm going to leave that to you. It's black and we made holes. But that target, when I shot through it, was leaving my arrows up to here. So I was coming all the way to the fletch and sometimes beyond within 4 shots. So for me, that wasn't a lot of help. What I need is something that I can grab a hold of, take with me on a hunting trip to get a few arrows in before I head out in the field, or to make adjustments as I might need to in the field. So far, I'm pleased with this. We'll keep in touch, let you know how this goes over time after we've shot more than 6 arrows into it. My mileage may vary. Not hardly fair to criticize another target for after 4 arrows when I've only shot 6 into this one. But I can tell you right off the bat that I'm not going to the fletch, so I'm a lot happier with this. A little chunkage on that one. Okay, I think we can see something interesting here. I've been hitting this spot pretty consistently. Notice the difference in the penetration on this. So if we take a look, just so you can maybe see evenly what's going on here. So this is the difference here, right? So starting to see some difference here in the penetration after I think about 10 shots. Probably hit that same spot. I would say I haven't hit it excessively at this point. I've shot about 10 to 12 arrows, haven't been really counting from the side. So we are seeing some bit of indentation that is more. What it has done to the ability to remove an arrow, obviously it's going to get easier in that spot. We're starting to see some chunking. So let's see how this progresses. Obviously, no threat to that same spot this time, right? Okay, so that's, what, I don't know, 15, 20 shots into this target on the broadhead side. This is the Marks, with an X, MarXman target by Walk-on Archery. And so far I'm pretty thrilled with it. I think as far as a target to take with me out in the field when I'm going hunting, that I don't have to worry about blowing through like that other target that was black and had a hole. I think this does a whole lot better job of stopping things. Again, you can find them on walkonarchery.com. They've not sponsored me. I bought this thing from them on their site. Here's a pro tip. If you're looking to buy this target, do not buy it at Amazon as of today. This is August of 2022. They don't have a relationship with Amazon, even though Amazon lists the product. And so the only complaints that I see with this vendor is that they don't get their target when they order it. And that's because if you talk to the folks there at Walk-on Archery, they say they haven't had a relationship with them for 4 years. So just order it directly from Walk-on Archery. And if you do, let them know Todd Brown sent you from Grow Hunting. So stick with us. We'll keep walking through this season. And remember to continue to grow hunting.